I had to get all my gross sounds out. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on a minute. I'm up to some Sussy Baka stuff. Give me a minute. That's okay. You can stay here like this for a minute. That's fine. You'll survive. You'll survive. He's fine. You're fine. Where the heck? There we go. You're fine. We're all fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. Alright. I guess I can come over now. Hi. Oh, it feels really way to the right. That's alright. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Hi, guys. I'm Eepy. But I still stream for you. I still stream for you, even though I'm Eepy. Trying to, like, inhale water. I really should, like, vacuum and dust around my desk. I feel like every time I start streaming, my nose gets stuffy. Perhaps my area is dusty. No, I won't go to sleep. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. My body battery, according to my watch. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. This is funny. It's funny. Give me a second there. Body battery. It's at 5. I don't think it goes below 5. I think 5 is the bottom. I think if it goes any lower than 5, you're dead. I got 7 hours of sleep for the first time in years. I think, according to my watch, I got like 6.5. She's allergic to chat. You know, that's probably accurate. Let me see how much sleep I got for funsies. I got 6.5 hours, and it was poor quality. So not only did I not sleep enough, but it was shitty sleep. I think it's because I had green tea before bed. And apparently that has a lot of caffeine in it that I did not know about. So my brain was going nuts. Just absolutely ape shit. Like it was like I was like playing a song in my head, a movie, like thinking 3 different thoughts on top of all that at the same time. It was just so annoying. I need a vacuum around my desk here. I have acoustic foam on the walls. That's probably dusty. Oh, yeah. That stuff sucks up dust like nobody's business. And just sleep stream. Just play, like, rerun streams while I sleep. I don't think I'm big enough for that, guys. Hello! Hi, Tyga! Hello, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! If you don't know, I'm V Valkyrie VTuber. I do arts. We're actually doing Warhammer art right now. We got some waifus going on. I do art and gaming and a little bit of ASMR. Thank you, Tyga. How is your stream? Welcome, Raiders. Can we get a is Goose here? Can we get a shout out for Tyga? Do I have a Goose in the chat? I do have a Goose in the chat. Goose, can you give a shout out for Tyga here? No, it's just normal green tea. Wow, apparently it hates you. I'm friends with her. Oh my gosh. I'm friends with her author at large. No way, that's so cool. Oh, I guess Frosty did a shout out. I think it hates you. The British VTuber slaying games, painting space marines, and even whispering sweet nothings to Cthulhu. Scaredy cat. They be a true child of Loki, spreading chaos and democracy across the realms. We're playing Sucker for Love? I haven't heard of that. Is that like a visual novel, or? I didn't know there was ever a game to Riz Cthulhu. That does seem sussy. Big sussy hours. Visual novel with Eldritch Choice. That sounds fun. Do you do all the different voices? I was like, I'm not like super into visual novels to begin with, but I always think it would be fun to like do the voices, but then my throat gets sore after like 20 minutes. It was fun and pretty wholesome. Aw, that's amazing. Nah, it's got voices for most of them. Oh, that's cool too. Voice acting's so good. That's one thing I was really excited about with Rogue Trader is that there's voice acting. Alright, I'm trying to like, I want him to have like a wrinkly forehead. Doggy forehead wrinkles. I should probably pull up some references maybe. I'm trying to clean up the sketch a little bit so I can actually see what I'm working with. Alright, I don't remember what these are called. Corn dog. Can't remember what it's called. Not a flesh hound. Starts with a K, I'm pretty sure. But there's only one head with the stuff's so confusing. Not a bloodhound. Rogue Trader tells a great story, but sometimes it's a bit much. It's very over the top, but I kind of like it. What the heck is this corn dog called? It starts with a K. Kelnatch or something like that. Everyone, Google just keeps calling it a corn dog. You're just at the gym, so you just get a Mothman. Well, that's okay. I appreciate the Mothman support, absolutely. Fleshhound? No, not Fleshhound. I don't know. I thought it had a name with a K. I don't think it's Fleshhound. Like, when it has, like, maybe it is a Fleshhound. I don't know. Yeah, it's like, it has 3 heads. It's like a special unit. Karnak. It's a Karnak. That took a long time to get out. But we got there eventually. They have a lot more spikes. They're very spiky. Karnak. Yep. The one thing I've learned looking over like Warhammer art over the past couple weeks is that like there's no like canon look for stuff. Like there's a general vibe, but there's so many different versions of like the same thing. Now, like Valkia, she's got like 900 different versions of herself. Okay, he's got spikes on his face too. This music just goes with this so well. The perspective on this is chef's kiss. And by chef's kiss, I mean not at all. I was telling chat before the Raiders got here how like I didn't sleep very good, so I'm like extra sleepy today. So I don't know how entertaining I'm gonna be. I'm gonna try my best. I really am. But pray for me. The OC from the miniature to Warhammer or novel art have looked very similar. Like so I've seen like 3 main different versions of her. And like a bunch of different armor sets. But basically there's like waifu is what I've been calling it. Waifu Valkia, where she has like the hair and stuff. And then there's the bald one, which is how the mini is. And then I've seen 2 different versions of each of those. So I've seen like the waifu version with like goat legs, and then I've seen the bald one with goat legs. So differences in writing and presentation are to be expected. Yeah. So I was like, I didn't really know which one to go with. Friggs did request to do the one with hair. He wanted a cute Valkia. And then I've seen very like lewd Valkia where like her boobers are almost out. I decided to not go with that one only because I really like drawing armor and like that's less armor to draw. I haven't drawn like armor in a long time. I don't want to skimp on the armor with the booba, you know what I mean? This reminds me of the book art. Okay, maybe that's right. Yeah. I'm kind of mixing them, to be honest with you. Like, there's stuff I liked from the bald one, like armor-wise, and there's stuff I liked from the other version, so I've just been kind of mixing and matching. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It could be. I could be very wrong with this, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know if I would not want to slap Velkia personally. I think she would eat your brains if you did that. I just don't think it's a good idea. But yeah, Taiga, if you need to head out or go rest or eat or whatever, feel free. If you want to hang out, that's cool too, but don't feel obligated. If you gotta raid and dash, that's totally fine. I understand. A lot of times I have to raid and dash. She should have hair. Tomorrow off. Let's go! So is there no version of Velkia in 40k? Is there a 40k version of Velkia? But I need to pit some battle sisters before match. Oh, hardcore. See, I wouldn't be able to like, I wouldn't be able to play matches, dude. I would get so overwhelmed about painting minis. Like, maybe I'd like paint one set of minis and then that would just be my set of minis for the rest of existence, because I don't think I could handle the stress of painting another army. They're different universes. Ah, okay. Oh, these guys kind of have flat lips, though. I like the idea of them kind of looking like a bloodhound, though, with like the big floppy lips. I don't know. I think dogs with big floppy lips are kind of scarier when they curl their lips up, like. Like, if I focus on it, I can paint an army in a day. Dang, that's crazy. That's hardcore. Because how many pieces are normally in an army? It's like a lot, right? Like at least 15. It's all just pre-shading and transparent ink and stuff. Ah, it depends. Oh my god, Bleach is like going ham here. I have saved and I will bang swoosh. Imperial Knights are super easy. I'm trying to remember if I know what they look like. I don't think so. I think my brain's thinking Ultramarines, and I know that's not right. Since you can just chassis and then do the armor plates separately. Oh. Mechas? Oh, giant mini titans. Oh, okay. So their ears are like ugly ears where they like get pointy at the end. And then, which makes sense, they're ugly dogs. Corn dogs. But yeah, so I didn't sleep great last night, so I'm gonna try to chug along with the stream as much as I can. I don't know how like talkative and fun I'm gonna be today. I'm gonna try my best, but we shall see. I slept fantastically. That's nice. Oh yeah, no, I don't know if you actually sleep good with substances though. I feel like you don't. I feel like you think you do, but you really don't. Because, like, when I drink alcohol and then go to sleep, I think I sleep really well, but then I don't sleep well at all, actually. I think there's a difference in artistic expectations. You can paint a battle-ready army, but if you want it to look great, you need to put more time and focus. Necrons are incredibly easy since you can get a lot done with just a black primer and dry brushing some dirty silver on them. Ah. Sounds like a skill issue, to be honest. No, it's just how your body works. Like, alcohol is actually really bad for sleep. Like, just close your eyes and power off. That was the problem, is my brain wasn't powering off. It was, like, doing everything but that. I even took some melatonin, and that, like, took the edge off, but that was it. It's been a hot minute. Now that I think about it, it probably was the green tea, because that's what my brain do when I, like, if I have, like, Coca-Cola or something too late, my brain go wild. Melatonin doesn't help with your sleep. Nah? You don't think so? I really thought green tea had, like, way less caffeine, but apparently not. Like, it was just normal, like, tea bag green tea. You should have consulted the tea expert. I didn't think I needed to. That was the problem. I thought I knew what was up. Apparently, I did not know what was up. Make his head kind of lumpy. Lumpy dog head. What's up? What's up with you? Apparently they have, like, an eye hole socket thing, but then they have, like, the eye. I drank tea today instead of soda pops. I know that I am, what was the word, caffeine sensitive, which is why I rarely drink, like, full strength coffee and stuff unless I'm, like, out and about, and will look like a psychopath if I ask for, like, a mix of both. So I don't ask for a mix of both. Oops, what the heck? I am on the right layer, right? Yeah, okay. That was weird. So, like, it makes sense. I don't know. I need to pass out tonight and then be awake tomorrow. Addicted to caffeine. Used to do a gram a day. That's not good. Finally, I'll be, like, making it a habit. I hate reading. I think it's probably, like, the reason why I don't like doing it, I'm realizing, is because my brain's so stimulated throughout the day. It doesn't want to be, like, unstimulated, and like, reading stimulates your brain, but not as, like, autistically as, like, TikTok does. You know what I mean? So, like, my brain's not happy enough reading. It's not getting enough boost. So then I'm like, ugh, you know, it just feels like I'm bored, but not in, like, a good way. Color me surprised. I used to love reading. That's the sad part. I've been trying to just turn my phone off and then kind of just, like, go ahead empty mode, which has sort of been working. But there's also, like, a lot of distractions. Like, all of a sudden ramen will start screaming at me, and then my brain don't go ahead empty mode. I go ahead full of scream cat mode. I can find you good books to read. I don't want you to take this personally, but I highly doubt our taste in books are even remotely close to the same. I feel like I would hate your books. Bored, but in the destructive husky way. Yeah, kinda. I'm on the last few semesters of college. I'm reading about 800 milligrams of caffeine at the peak of my semester. I used to drink, like, 4 or 5 Monsters a day. Like, way back in the day. Because I liked the taste of Monster. Not because I, like, needed caffeine or anything. I just liked the taste of Monsters. And then it was causing me, like, breathing issues where, like, my chest would feel really tight. It's probably some kind of panic attack. So then I kind of stopped drinking it, and then, like, eventually I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, and my doctor was like, you're caffeine sensitive, so your caffeine's probably, like, the amount of caffeine you consume probably has a big effect on your anxiety. So then I decided to back it down. Any Diana Wayne Jones books is good for the soul. Jesus, V, what's the word? The bird is the word. Bagok. So, I thought I had my anxiety under control, but I'm starting to think with with my Garmin watch, it has that like stress thing, which is what I was posting today on the interwebs. And my stress thing is always like high. So I'm starting to wonder if I don't actually have like my anxiety under control and I've just figured out a way to like ignore it. You know what I mean? Caffeine sensitive so you can speak to coffee beans? Yes. And they say, drink me, drink me, drink me. I love coffee so much. Guy got teethers. Boy got teethers. How does it measure your stress? Does it take brain scan or blood samples? So from what I've seen is it basically goes off of heart rate measured against your, what is it called? HVR or something? Hold on, I can pull it up. I can look at it. I have it up. It's like you've had almost no restful moments today. Give me a second. It's HRV, H something. I want to say it's HRV. It's variable heart rate. Or something like that. Heart rate variability. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Gamma had it up before I could even when I found it. So my stress management score is that like high or low for you? Is that like for you, are the numbers higher is better or is lower better? Lower better. Why are you so stressed? Damn, I think you might be more stressed than me. Let me look at mine. Are you okay, Ammonia? Is it out of 100? Damn. Are you okay, buddy? Do you need a hug? Mine's not even that high. All heart rate stuff doesn't work for my system. Why would it not work for your system? Are you special? He may actually be dying. I'm starting to think so. Oh, that'll do it. Heart is bad. You should probably fix that. Have you just tried getting a new heart? No, I'm not fine. I think my worst was like 60. Mine says average stress level is around 40 usually. My high, I'm in like high 50s, low 40s is like my general. Dang, maybe I'm not as bad as I thought I was. Maybe I'm fine. I have well, my mom has one and hers is on the higher end too, but she also has like a bunch of mental health issues. It's family. But I know someone else who has one and theirs is like way chill. They're like being chillin' all the time. So I was starting to think I was broken. Hey, souls. That HRV thing still makes no sense. Yeah, I've looked it up a bunch of times now and I don't really fully get it. For like a hot minute there, I convinced myself that I had like an enlarged heart because of it, and then I did a bunch of research and realized I don't have like, I mean, I could have an enlarged heart, but like that doesn't indicate if I do or not. Like that thing can't tell me if I do or not. Because you know, I go on a web and at least it didn't say it was heart cancer. I don't know if it's pseudoscience. I don't know if pseudoscience is the right word. Yeah, it's because I'm looking down at my tablet, so it looks down. I try to look up, like at my screen, but it's just me falling asleep. Don't worry about it. I'm hanging in, Ken. How are you? All right, this guy's looking mighty scary, so that's good. I gotta look at his feetsies though, his little tootsies. Does he have 3 toes? He has 3 toes. My day's going pretty well. For the most part, I did take a nap, which has helped quite a bit. I'm still exhausted, but that's okay. Like, okay, it's a trending sort of thing. Like, it should stay around where it is, and if it deviates significantly, it's not ideal, but I would like to know what a good number is. Well, see, that was what I was reading, was someone was like, there is no, like, quote-unquote good number. You just have your baseline, and then if it changes drastically from your baseline, that's when you worry. So, like, you can have it be, like, 85 every day, and as long as you feel fine, it's fine. But if all of a sudden you hit 100 and you don't feel fine, then you should worry, is how I understood it. That's how most medical things work, though, is baseline off of your personal normal, because everybody's different. You can't really use, like, I can't base my health checks off of, like, your health stuff, right? Because, like, our bodies are completely different. So, like, my baseline number is more useful to doctors than for my health than, like, your baseline number. Okay, hold on. It's my brain died. But I do think that the watch and the numbers are helpful because I'm one of those people that, like, I would just keep, like, pushing even though I'm tired. So, like, I had plans to go to the gym today. And I would have normally gone to the gym because I would have just been like, fuck it, we ball. But because I was like, man, that number's, like, really stupid low today and I don't feel good. So, like, maybe we will just skip the gym today and I will take a nap instead. And I did. And so I think, like, that is, like, a value in it. Lifting helps with naps. I had 40 ounces of water and I'm slight calorie deficient. Let's go. I can't track calories. I get too crazy. Turn into a crazy person with calories. So I just don't track them. Tracking calories. Way back in the day, I got really insane with it to the point where, like, I was spending like hours counting calories. Like, it was like crazy person stuff. It was like legit crazy person stuff. Like, I would break down every single meal, like, to the crumb of flour and then track the calories with it. You didn't guess. No guesstimates here. I need to know exactly what I was doing. Which is, like, so, like, I really, like, yeah, it was bad. It was unhealthy. It was, like, unhealthy levels. I don't want to, like, be like, oh, it was, like, an eating disorder or anything. Because, like, I was never treated for that. You know what I mean? But it was, like, crazy levels of, like, it absorbed a good portion of my day sort of problem. That's why I was getting nervous when people are like, you have to count calories to lose weight. And I'm like, I just really don't want to go back there. 1 point, so I was trying to guess, maybe chill about the counting. Yeah. cardio and some weightlifting makes wonders. When I go to the gym, I need to go back more often, but I'm trying to get at least 2 days a week, preferably 3. And I alternate arm and leg days, and then core is every time. So like I'll do like arms and core, and then I'll do a half an hour of cardio, and then I'll do legs and core, and then a half an hour of cardio, and then just keep going back and forth. I found out, unfortunately, that I wasn't lifting properly for like the past 2 years, which is probably why I haven't really seen any kind of gains. But now I know how to lift properly. Anyone who's been in the military has an eating disorder. It's a thing. I shouldn't know how to drop 10 pounds in 3 days, but I do. I feel like people in wrestling too, like in high school. They also do some nuts, or like MMA and all that. Like they're really good at dropping weight really fast at like an unhealthy level. Actually, I remember in high school, the lunch ladies were trying to get wrestling banned because they hated how the kids just wouldn't eat. So they're like, it was like lunch ladies versus wrestling. That was our school drama. I need to do core and cardio. You have to do like if you want to strengthen a certain muscle group, right? Like that's fine, but like you can't lose weight from one area. Like if you just do like if you're a hefty person all around and you're like, I want to just tone my core, or I want to lose weight in my stomach but no place else. Like it doesn't work like that. You're going to lose weight everywhere. And when girls are like, I work out this way so I don't lose my boobs. Like, you're going to lose your boobs. If you're actually properly working out. They're going to go away. They're not. It ain't real. It fake. It fat. Boobs are fat. It ain't real. Yay, flying at night. You shouldn't be flying and watching Twitch at the same time. You're supposed to be controlling the airplane. Boobs are good fat. It's still fat though. So like when like women lose weight, like the boobs are, it's almost like the boobs are always the first to go when you lose weight as a woman. The boobage go bye-bye. Yes, you don't choose where your body sucks fat out of, and it will usually be the place you want it to go. Yeah, exactly. No, bacon, no! Dear God. I hope you're kidding. I'm so scared. I have no idea how, what's going on? I don't know how autopilot works. I can explain when I get home to my PC. Keep his eyes on. I don't know. What if there's a goose? What is he supposed to do? Keep his eyes on. Okay, okay. Honk. Just make sure you do a physical examination once a year to see how healthy you are. Rip my neighbors since he never did any, thought he was healthy. Oh no. I do have to go to the doctor. I have to do my yearly physical. No, Goose is home being hurty. I do like this year want to like go to the doctor and actually get some of my shit diagnosed. I need to actually like buckle down and do that, and then like tell. I just hate dealing with doctors. If I never go to the doctor, nothing can be wrong. Yeah, that's like my dad's philosophy. Physical examination, dental. Don't forget that one. Paid the price. Oof. Oof. Cause I'm like 99.9% sure I have POTS because I have every like POTS symptom ever. But I've never had a doctor that has been willing to even like test for it. No, I lied. I lied to you all. I had one doctor that was willing to test for it. No, it wasn't even POTS he was testing for. I haven't never had a doctor that's willing to test for it. They tested me for something else. I don't even remember what it was. For some people, the gym can be counterintuitive. Gym makes you hungry. Average gym sessions like 500 calories or less. Grabbing a pork. Dude, gym makes me so hungry. I'm starving after gym. I try so hard not to just buy shit from the vending machine that is in the gym. I am starving after gym. I want to cry after gym. It's depressing. I never know what to do though. Like you can't just like Greek yogurt with your fruit and that sounds depressing. Ammonia. That sounds so depressing. I've had the same doctor since I was 14. She was first one to understand what autism was. Damn, that must be nice. I've had a different doctor every year for the past like probably like 14 years at this point. I've had, so like, for those who, oh, there you go. Thank you, Gamma. I was going to explain it. POTS symptoms related to reduced blood volume that occurs when standing up. The symptom is usually triggered when a person stands up after laying down. It commonly affects women between ages 15 and 50. Symptoms include lightheadedness, fainting, rapid heartbeat, which are relieved by laying down again. Adding extra salt to the diet, increasing fluids, and taking medications can help. Boom. Yeah, so like, when I was playing me side and you guys were laughing at me that my heart rate would go up when I went to the bathroom, that's what's happening. I used to pass out a lot when I was a kid. Like 12-ish onto like I think I was 19 when I finally like went to the doctor for it, but it was like passing out multiple times a week. And then I went to the doctor when I was 19, and then they tested me for something. It wasn't POTS, though, because they gave me, these doctors did a terrible job explaining what they're doing. I did a tilt table test, but they gave me some kind of medicine that made my heart race anyway. And when you're testing for POTS, you need to see if that heart rate increases when you're standing. And if they already spiked my heart rate, there's no way for them to see if my heart rate increases when I'm standing. Right? So, they weren't testing for POTS. I don't know what they were testing for. But yeah, it came back normal. So I was like, well, what's, like, I'm still passing out. And they're like, I just remember the nurse looking at me and going like, oh, maybe you have an inner ear infection. And like, if you just hold your nose and blow really hard and it pops your ears, that will drain fluid out of your middle ear. I was like, I've had a middle ear infection for like 7 years straight. Yeah? And it's just causing me to pass out multiple times. Yeah? Yeah? And I tried talking to another doctor, and she said, well, if it's not really bothering you anymore because you're not really passing out much, it's not really worth looking into. Which is like, so it's very much like I don't know. Because, like, if it is POTS, it's on the milder side, right? It's not like a full... I'm not as bad as I used to be. I've gotten better. But it's still something that, like, affects me daily. So, Nurse Baby basically called it a skill issue. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Nurse basically called it a skill issue. Yeah, essentially. I thought tilt tape was for seizures and stuff. No, tilt tape is for blood pressure and heart rate. It could also be dysautonomia. I know I can't say it. Which, like, POTS is a form of dysautonomia, but it's not but dysautonomia is not POTS, if that makes sense. It's like how all finger, like a thumb is a finger, but fingers aren't thumbs. It's like that. The amount of times I said, hey, my cramps are so bad I have to go to the hospital for pain again. Have you tried Advil? I get the, you should, it's your anxiety probably. You should try exercising and breathing. You should. I had a doctor once be like, I'm sure she meant like try like deep breathing techniques, but she's like, you should try breathing. And I was like, Occurs when there's a malfunction in the automatic nervous system. That's part of the nervous system that controls the heart rate, blood pressure, and digestion, other automatic processes of the body. In other words, things you do without thinking about them. Yeah, Gamma, the walking encyclopedia. So, but again, trying to find like someone that'll like listen to me when I talk about this stuff is like annoying and like makes me sad. And then for a while, my insurance, like if you went to your yearly physical and brought up an issue, they charge you for like 2 visits. Like that's what happened when I was having all my sinus infections. I got charged for multiple visits, even though I only went to the doctor once. So that was neat. It costs a lot of money. I want to just bring like this bit over and flatten it. That sounds illegal. You would think, but it's not. More and more hospitals or like medical places are adopting that kind of. And if I remember correctly, it's not necessarily the doctors adopting that, it's the insurance companies forcing them to adopt that. I think this needs to come in. Yeah. Insurance companies are getting real uppity recently. I'm not saying we need more Luigi mansions in Minecraft, but you know. I had mad low blood pressure because I was 6'3" and only weighed 137 pounds. I'd be lightheaded quite frequently. Laced up. Yeah. So, like, that can happen. Like, just because it happens to people, like, that doesn't mean POTS. Because I think, but if it happens a lot, then it can. You know what I mean? Because, like, a blood volume is an issue. One thing I like about my country, I don't need to worry about that. It's like, ugh. Everyone likes to point at Britain, or like even Canada, and they're like, you know, universal healthcare doesn't work because of these countries. But I'm like, there's other countries that have this where like it does work. So we don't have to do what the British do. We don't have to follow Britlandia. Yeah, doctors always want to blame women things on weight or anxiety and just say it's all in your head. I've been told it helps to bring a man along just to stare at them or repeat things you say so, doc. I hate that so much. I think all these seed oil and low sodium diets don't help. It's weird because like, yeah, like the blurb, oh my god, I can't even talk. The blurb Gamma posted like talked about like increasing sodium, and like I've always had like a massive salt craving. Like when I was a kid and it was like really bad, I was passing out a lot. I used to put like salt in my milk with like dinner, and like I don't like it, just tasted good, you know what I mean? It's like I liked it, but like I was craving it, and it makes me wonder if that's, you know, part of it. And I don't have like when it, because like you're sitting when they take your blood pressure, right? And I've always had like a very like normal to low end blood pressure. Like, I'm still in the healthy range. I'm not unhealthy. But it's definitely on, like, the lower end of the healthy range. So, I was watching this one video and this girl had POTS and she has to take like 500 milligrams of salt in like a pill form, like every day, multiple times a day. And I'm just like, bruh. Dude, I have high heart rate and low blood pressure. That's probably because you have low blood volume and you're dehydrated. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know for sure. But normally that means that you have so in general, your heart rate is high when you have low blood pressure because your heart is trying to increase your blood pressure by pumping faster. So you need to increase your blood pressure. Enjoy cancer. Just chug salt straight from the shaker like an adult. MSG tastes so good though. Ooh, MSG. Ooh. I need an MSG emote. Wait, someone write that down. Write that down. I'm gonna put it I gotta put somewhere so I don't forget. Write that down. I want. There. There, now I won't forget. I'm a chicken. We need an MSG emote. It needs to be a thing. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, so these things basically have like crazy spikes on them, like this. Doctor's like, well, she's not dead, so... Why is the block of Colby Jack more expensive than slices of Colby Jack? Both packages are the same weight. Oh, that's weird. You think the slices would be more expensive because there's work that goes... Are you shopping for cheese while you're flying a plane? Yeah, but you think that slices would be more convenient, not the block. Are you shopping for cheese while you're flying a plane, sir? Sir? No, I drove my car to the grocery store. I thought you were flying a plane. How are you doing this? He's got like a plane car. I was earlier. What? Oh no, not my liner. Come back. Holy cow. Are we grocery shopping with you right now, Bacon? I was done flying by the time I got in chat. Oh, you weren't oh, okay, I believed you. I believed you when you said autopilot. I was like, oh, damn, that's wild. Oh, I hate how gullible I am, dude. It's rough. It's rough being me sometimes. It's a joke, Mr. Fawman. I didn't see it. Oh. I believed you. I just want to start the line art on this so I can color it. Like, I'm not sick of this piece. I'm sick of doing the sketching for this piece. Like, I want to color it. I want to render it. I want to color it. I gotta do everything else first, though. I was like, maybe I can just do line art over this sketch. And I probably could, but I think I'd just give myself more of a headache about it. So I'm like, I should probably just do it properly. Oh. How do you decide what to follow in the sketch and adjust with line art? Oh, that's a good question. So basically it's vibes. No, so on my other monitor, I have, 6 different reference pictures put up. So I'm, constantly I don't know if you guys can really, tell when I, look over. But I'm constantly referencing the reference picture. And then if there's just something that looks super weird on the sketch or just doesn't look like it's, sharp enough or, cleaned up enough, that's when I'll make changes. But I'm constantly, that looks like a penis. Constantly using reference images. She's referencing the reference. I know that reference. So, when I did this guy, I had one of them pulled up, and I was like, that's why I looked at the eye, because, I saw they had eye bags, and then I noticed the horns and stuff. But the drawing looks nothing like 2007 Hyundai Sonata. No, you're right. It doesn't. And that is simply because it is, in fact, it is a corn dog. Not a 2007 Hyundai Sonata. It's a corn dog. Meh. Huh. I knew it. That's a smooth corn dog. It's. Oh. That's a Hyundai Tiburon. Damn, that bitch girthy. I should just send this. Be like, by the way, Friggs, I finished your commission. Yay. Add it to the Discord. Corn dog emote. I should just find a is this, how many points are on the chaos nonsense? Is it 6 or 8? I think it's 6. I'm sure people would get this. Right? People would get this. 8 for the 8 full. Damn it. God, I suck at this. Okay. I think I only put 6 on Velkia here. Why is it 8-fold path? There's only 4 chaos gods, right? Where's the other 4 coming from? There. No, it's not a corn dog with a booty hole. There. Corn dog. I did that from memory, guys. Well, now I'm going to say that I'm going to keep that for later. We are now, yeah, we're getting into that point where I'm so tired, weird stuff's happening. Each god embodies 2 main aspects of... Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Wait. I'm going to just drop it in the Discord, in my Discord. And then we'll find it later. Oh, why did it add the white background? It's bullshit. Ah. She's definite sleep dress. People in the Discord are gonna like get that with no context who aren't watching this stream. They're gonna be like, what? Booty hole on core dog. Alright. Yeah, see, so if you turn off this sketch, this is what we got so far, which isn't a lot. I'd say we're maybe like halfway there. Ooh, we're living on a prayer. Oh. Oh, and there's rocks. There's rocks in the drawing. Oh, no. Commissar literally gave me PTSD from rocks, dude. It was him. How's your stress level? That's a good question. We're at 62 right now. I'm at medium stress. You should ban it. I should just put my stress level up on the computer. Like up on chat. Up on the stream. That would be funny. Alright, and then we got this guy whose head actually looks like a cob of corn, and I'm not fixing it. I'm not fixing it. This is just a demon. Just a demon. Just a demon man. Demon man, take me by the hand to the promised land. We're gonna it's an ad, man. It's an ad. I'm looking at this picture. It needs to be bigger. Damn it. Misadventures to the great MSG controversy. This stream has it all. What? Don't miss the epic Warhammer art reveal. Will it be a Hyundai Sonata or a Zucchini? Tune in for last insights in the Eye of Terror. What? What? Where'd they get zucchini? Alright, this one had... I feel like I found the picture where her spear had a skull on it, and I feel like I can't find that picture anywhere, and none of these have skulls on them. Oh, this model's cool. I feel like it's Kit Bash, though. Yeah, who mentioned zucchini? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I didn't mention zucchini. Oh, there's a skull. It's on the model. The model has a skull. Give me an angle. There we go. We got it. We got the angle, guys. Vittoria said zucchini. I did it. Oh my god. I can't believe you made... I can't believe you made Frosty say zucchini. It was me all the time. It was I. The zucchini man. Okay. Alright. So this looks a lot like my actual drawing, though. I just can't figure out what's going on top. Like, is that his angry eyebrows? Like, here. Here, I'll show you guys the image. Just make it huge. This is what I'm working with here for reference for the spear here. Is it a two-eyed thing? Does it have two eye sockets? Or is this like a weird hair bow type angry eyebrow type vibe? Like, what is this? Is this the eyes and this is like the brow bone? I need experts. I need Warhammer experts to answer these questions. Like, this is his nose hole. We know that. Top one is a diamond-shaped bit of decor. Thank you. We got Warhammer experts in here for us. Okay, that helped. Thank you. I couldn't tell if they were like eyeballs or like angry eyebrows. Oh man, this is rough. Warhammer expert here, not joking. See, I have little eyebrows drawn. Dang, you move so fast. First you were in a plane, and then you were buying cheese, and now you got a beer, and you're at home. It does look like angry eyebrows. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of do, like, this vibe. That's not how big this. I got 20 years in this hobby. Oh, damn. He lost. He's lost, guys. He's never coming back. He gone forever. No, I'm still at Publix. You're drinking a beer at Publix? Alright, we're gonna make this a little less cute. A little less cute. Not too uncute. I'm not gonna lie. One of my things is if I ever get time to do personal art ever again. That's a funny joke. You can't drink in your car at Publix. You can't do that. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. But I would like to take like ugly things and make them cute. Like Valkia here. Just do like a cute anime girl. Or like one of Nurgle's guys. One of Nurgle's lads. Kind of like that guy that does the comics. I don't remember the name of the of the artist, but everyone knows it. It's the one where like Nurgle is super cute, but then he's got the goddess of life like locked up in the closet, and it gets really scary for like a hot second. I'm fine if I don't drive. So in my state, you can't even have an open container in the vehicle, even if you're not driving. Solus Artorius? Maybe? I don't think so. I don't. They do cute art, though. Yeah. No. Not this guy. He's got a lot of Centauri chin. No, he's an artist. He doesn't make dubs. If your avatar was consistently wielding a weapon, any weapon, what would it be? A legit question. So I always drew myself with a boar spear. Like the nothing fancy, just like your legit like usable like Norse boar spear. That's why I always draw myself with. Publix parking lot isn't a road day. Yeah, but like, because like if you're in the car in the driver's seat, there's intent to drive. That's where they get you. Hey V, did you know that you can drink and drive anywhere in the country if you don't get caught? That just doesn't seem like a good idea, though. Hey, freaks! Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're trying to make a stinky nose right now on this guy. I drink then drive. Why not just go home and then drink? So passenger seat is all good then. I feel like it depends on the cop. To be completely honest with you at that point. Because there could still be like an intent to drive there. Like, you know what I mean? Remember how you basically had to lock your keys in the trunk to be in your vehicle while drunk? Yeah. Like, if you're in your car, with your keys on you, they can hit you with like intent to drive while intoxicated, which might as well be driving while intoxicated. Alright, so then they're like, I have to make these guys larger and in charger. Because if I wait until I get home, I have less time to drink between now and 8-hour cutoff of alcohol before. So, just have one little sippy sip, have one little drinky poo, call it a night. 8 hours bottle to throttle. Oh no. Problem with intent cases is that they basically have to prove they can read minds. I mean, I don't think so. I feel like a lot of times it's pretty obvious. Like, the thing is, a lot of people will get in, like, these arguments and they'll make, like, a really convoluted argument about, like, if it was, you know, they're like, oh, well, what about this? But, like, it, like, in 99% of cases, it's not that, like, it's very obvious. You know, like, if you had meth in your car with a needle, is that how you do meth? Is meth the needle one? Yeah. Right? Yeah, I think so. Is heroin? I don't know, whatever. If you have illegal drugs and a needle, right? I feel like it's pretty obvious what you're going to do with it at some point. Or if you have, like, a shit ton of it in your car and a scale, I feel like it's pretty easy to figure out what your plan was. You know what I mean? There's legal concept known as prima facie evidence. What does that mean? Like, if you have all the drug dealer stuff in your car with the drugs, I don't feel like it's that outlandish to hit you with an intent to sell. Best story I remember was a guy drinking in his car, so he threw his keys into the woods when the cop accused him of drinking with the intent to drive. Wait, like the cop had already showed up? And then he threw his keys into the woods? Prima facie evidence means that the proof of the first fact permits but does not require the fact finder, in the absence of competing evidence, to find that the second fact is true beyond reasonable. Oh, okay. But V, winner, don't do drugs. I don't do drugs, man. That's too much bullshit to deal with, dude. I don't even like smoking. Like, I don't like other people smoking. Like, I don't really consider myself like a straight edge type person, but yes, I don't drink and drive. I will come for dude, so in Minecraft I did it once. And there's, I think I talked about it a little bit, but there's like extenuating circumstances and I shouldn't have done it, and I know that, and it's not an excuse. I am shocked we made it home. Prima facie. VTuber can't afford that. Exactly. See, Otter knows what's up. Joseph said, I'm now home when I open the first beer. Man, at least you weren't drinking and flying. Then I'd be like, bro, that's fucked up. I'd be like, bruh, put my thumbs down when I'm driving home to keep myself straight. Oh my god. If I'm sleeping on the floor at someone's house. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even like drinking that much anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, maybe I'm like old now. It just, like, I feel like absolute garbage afterwards. It's just not worth it. Like, I like I'll socially drink, but I'm not gonna just like go home and pop a cold one. Not normally anyway. I would have had to have a really bad day. Save that for working in the airlines like Denzel. Because you don't hydrate. Woman, what did everyone have for dinner tonight? I had pizza. Like the Family Guy joke, you break in a mother's heart. Yep, the reason I don't smoke, drink, or do drugs. It's just, yeah, I don't know. The smoking thing, like, I don't like smoking to begin with because I unfortunately had to deal with family members having a lot of lung cancer growing up, and it, like, I don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to, like, trauma dump, but just, you know, like, it affected my formidable years, right? I had to grow up very quickly. And it wasn't a positive experience in my life, right? So like I'm just wholly against smoking to begin with. Because you know, it was mildly traumatic. But then like but ignoring that, it just costs so much money. You know what I mean? Like there's no advantages to the habit. It's so expensive. It's cheaper to drink than it is to smoke. And you don't kill other people in the process. You know what I mean? I've been trying to quit, but I've been saying that for years. It's a very large sticking point for me and my parents. Because my parents have also been saying that for years and they have not quit smoking. Okay, computer fired up. Now I cook dinner, and then I will explain autopilot. Okay. Reminds you of your grandpa. But you look cool? Yeah, so cool. Spending all your money on dumb shit that kills you. That's a wild thing, right? They're like, ah. My mom's like, oh, I got discounted cigarettes. I'm like, you got discounted poison. That's neat. But, yeah, that's a big sticking point for me and my parents. I don't really know how to handle it because obviously, like, just I've tried every approach from like trying to be understanding and like approaching it from like an understanding point of view, and that didn't work. And then the angry point of view didn't work. And then, you know, it's like what do you do? At this point, I've kind of thrown my hands up. So I pretty much it's one of those situations where it's like, I know that I'm the one that's going to have to deal with things when they inevitably get lung cancer and, like, die. You know, and it just pisses me off that they're not making any kind of effort to, like, prevent it. Because they were also around during the formidable years and, like, watched all that shit happen. But they were also the ones that put me in that situation, too. So, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You tie them up and force detox. I don't think it worked. I don't think I could tie my parents. My mom's doctors, because my mom has like every autoimmune disease under the sun, right? Almost literally. And my mom's doctors have been like, if you quit smoking, you could get off this medication that costs $12,000 a month. And that was not enough to get my mom to quit smoking. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do. You know? Like, if that isn't enough, it's wild. So, it is what it is, you know? I don't know what else to do for them. I mean, I guess, like, at some point you just have to, like, let destructive people be destructive. Like, you can't actually do anything, but nicotine addiction is wild if you think about it. Yeah. I drink it, like, I realize it's kind of bad. I realize that, like, whenever I drink the most is at my parents' house. You leave me and my Benjamin alone. No. Actually, like, vaping is way worse for you than smoking cigarettes, which is crazy. Because there's, like, extra... It's like cigarettes on crack, which is also bad for you. My medicine was like, drink equals death. And I was like, okay, I won't drink. Right? It's just that simple at that point. You know, like, I don't want to die. Homemade meat is the best. It's just good. It's just good stuff. You know what I mean? It's just good stuff. It's hard to turn that down. Crack is bad for you. Controversial takes on the stream. Yeah, if I find out someone smokes, like, I'm like, like, my opinion, I feel bad because I don't want to be super judgmental, but someone, like, if I'm like, oh, I like this person, they're like, oh, yeah, I smoke, or like, I'm gonna go out for a smoke break, I'm like, instantly, I'm like, I get my Twitch fixed and tuned into the wildest conversation. Hell yeah. Because it's something that is made to be tasty too, rather than just alcoholic. It can really mess you up, though. Like, mead fucks me up. I've had moonshine that's messed me up less than mead. Mead is something that needs to be enjoyed responsibly. Yeah, yeah, right, exactly. It sneaks up on you. Like, I'm okay, so I'll have another drink. And then I'm suddenly very much the opposite of okay. I'm so unokay. I'm puking on the bathroom floor. Crying for my mother. It's an experience. It's just Tuesday night for your boy. Oh man. I don't like feeling sick. I remember once I was at like a friend's house and I was at a party and I was told to go lay down. Cause I was turning into one of those adventure drunk people where I wanted to go roaming and they told me to go lay down. And then I laid down and you realize that the world wasn't spinning because you're running around and like spinning and being crazy. The world was just spinning. Because then you're just like hanging off the bed and you think you're going to die because you're like about to fall off the bed. And I hate that feeling. There was a batch that I ended up giving away most of, and for months after I was getting DMs from people about how potent it was. Okay, autopilot time. We're about to learn us. We've been learning a lot today, kids. It's been a very educational stream. Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would be a good reason to not smoke. Some planes have auto throttles that can control the plane's throttle when it's turned on. The planes I don't. Oh, the planes I fly don't have it. Oh, okay. Actually, I kind of want like a big. It's kind of got like a big like butt plug at the back. I kind of want to just use the butt plug kind of vibe. It's not really a butt plug. It's kind of a butt plug. It's not really a butt plug. It's not really a butt plug, guys. Butt plug, butt plug, butt plug, butt plug. I will big sip, thank you. You guys want to hear the sound my water bottle makes when it's empty? It sounds like a door. It has a system that gets information from various sensors around the plane to know what direction and speed a plane is flying and if it's climbing, descending, or staying level. Ask my dad. He said the meat he gave us somewhere around 18% alcohol. Yeah, that's a little, if I am remembering correctly, that's on a little bit of the high end of mead, right? Like, they really want like 12, right? I can control the plane's ailerons, rudder, and elevator. Oh, wow, that's crazy. It's literally... So I can do everything. Except the throttle pedal. Yeah, 12 inches normal, I believe. Yeah. Planes are just big missiles. No! It's like, I don't think my little club thing on the end here is straight. It's not. It's not straight. The middle knows where it's going by knowing where it's not. You tell the autopilot what you want to do, and it will read the inputs from all the sensors and react to that information to change the control surface as to what you want it to do. So, like, are pilots really flying most of the time? Like, commercial pilots? Are they, like, actively flying, or are they just on autopilot, like, being chillin' then? I feel like they're big chillin'. Alright, got a dip. Have fun, V. Thanks, Chaotic, for hanging out for a while. Really appreciate it. Throttle is actually a lever, not a pedal. Kind of like a shift lever on a Honda dashboard. They're flying all the important times. Takeoff, landing, turbulent weather, etc. Oh. So you need to have them there in case shit hits a fan. But otherwise, they're big chillin'. They're like safety features. I'm ahead of 2. I'm still nauseous trying to look at my monitor. Y'all behave, I'll knock you down there. I hope you feel better, Goose. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna go play in traffic now. Just no. No. Hold on, I gotta do a big stretch. My back hurts. Ugh. Oh, it was a big pop. A big pop. I wished for... What time is it? Oh, man. Oh, man. Like, I want to stream longer, but I'm also eepy. It's such a struggle. We have the technology for planes to take off, fly, and land all on their own. The trick is getting them to taxi around the airport on the ground, so they aren't also they aren't reliable enough to not have a pilot in a plane. I don't want a plane to take itself off. I don't want that. That's scary. That's too much. I don't trust that at all. That's too sketchy. I want a human controlling that. Or like the plane could do it if the human dies or passes out or something. I don't know. That's why there's only 2 human. I don't know. Have you? No, I haven't. I've like the most interaction I've had for pilots is bacon here. I can't do that hell. But V AI, the future look at NVIDIA. Oh. Yeah, I was looking at graphics cards before stream, and I just like shat myself. The autopilot we have, we can tell the plane to fly a certain heading and maintain a current speed, to climb at a certain airspeed, descend at a desired feet per minute, maintain wing level, keep the wings banked at a certain amount, etc. Wow. Wow. You don't want to know the shit they've gotten caught with random... Like, I want to know, but I also don't want to know. 4090 with AI power. Is that the only difference with the 50 series is the AI? Because at that rate, I might just... I mean, I don't really need a graphics card. I need RAM and probably an updated processor at this point. I definitely need RAM. My computer, big chugger with the RAM. Like right now, with the streaming and art and stuff, and this is the low end, my system's using up 72% of my RAM. But like when I have a lot, like when I'm when I'm doing like VTuber models, it's at like 80-90%. If you want 7 more FPS, my brain can't even process 7 FPS. We're fine. We're fine. The autopilot is also linked to the GPS. We can program a route in the GPS and tell the autopilot to fly the route, and all we have to do is set the throttle to fly. Does it know if there's a mountain? Like if there's a mountain in front of you, will it go up automatically? There's a lot your brain can't process. Like, you're right, but you don't have to just say it out loud. Doesn't the AMD RTX 570... That's what I heard. Are the AMDs cheaper now? I don't know if I can use an AMD. I don't really know a lot about computers. Like, I can look it up. I know enough to look stuff up. So, like, I got that going for me. To be fair, the problem with the self-driving cars is all the stuff that happens on the road that a computer is never going to know how to deal with. Self-flying planes, like 90% of the flight is going straight lines with basically no obstacles. That's true. Some of the fancier autopilots will automatically climb a plane to avoid controlled flight into terrain, but those usually require auto throttle. Oh, I guess that makes sense. That's crazy. Alright, she got a big old club on the bottom of her spear. Like, yeah, computers can process faster, but some stuff I want to continue processing. I saw this video of this guy. I don't remember what car it was. It wasn't Waze. It's something that started with a W, but it was like an Uber, but the car had an autopilot. It was like a self-driving car, and it got stuck in a parking lot, and it just kept driving in a loop in the parking lot for like 10 minutes, and they couldn't get it to stop. And like, he couldn't get out because the doors remain locked until the vehicle stops, and like, they can stop it from their HQ or whatever. And he missed his flight. Yeah. So he's like literally trapped in this car going in circles. It's so bad. He's also kind of mean to the lady on the phone. He's like, can't you just turn it off? I'm like, bro, just touch the corner of your app. Like, shut the fuck up and get out of the car. He's like, can't you just do it? No. Just follow instructions, dumbass. I don't know. Not the grumpy part of tired. Lady told him to cancel the drive on his cell phone app and he was too busy filming and bitching on the phone. Yeah, see? See? Like, shut up and just do it. It's so stupid. Imagine getting kidnapped by an AI. They said they would refund him. I don't know. I don't think he should have been refunded just because he was acting like an asshole at the end, but that's just me. We had a patient at our hospital, a grown 40-year-old man wanted us to make his doctor's appointments for him. Yeah, I believe that. I actually believe that. These grown-ass adults, man. Bleach, do you make your own doctor's appointments? If he did miss his flight, he deserved it for being a conch. Yep. No, I agree. He's a jerk. He's not being chillin' at the end. I understand it's kind of nerve-wracking and sketchy to be kidnapped by an AI, but like, she's literally trying to help you. My 2009 Ford will 100% be driven by me and my husband, nothing else. No AI, touchy-touchy. I don't think they could even put AI in that if they wanted to. I mean, eventually it's going to be impossible to buy a car without AI. I mean, unless it's like used. It's just like you can't buy a car without an infotainment system now at this point. Like, everyone has a stupid infotainment. Alright, I don't know how I got this to work before, but I got this to work before. I think we're working. I think I'm so tired, I'm not even like overthinking what I'm doing. It's just brain off. Brain off drawing time. I should be drawing shit posts right now. That's what I should be doing. I could probably make some really funny shit posts right now. Bring back analog shit. And yet getting them to sell a car with a real spare tire is impossible. I have a spare in my car. Car company need to just make simpler cars so I can actually buy them. No, you have to pay $9,000, $100,000 for stuff you don't want and you can't work on. That's how this works. My boy was bought by my parents brand new and gave him to me at 16. Aw, that's nice. If you fly Delta, you can ask the pilot for airplane trading cards. Aw, man, if only I didn't hate flying Delta. can't remember why I hate Delta. There is a reason. I can't remember if it's something I did or they did, though. I know I hate TSA and LAX. I know that. that's a for sure thing. The trading cards. I just told the dealership I wanted a hatchback and ended up with a turbo version of the car from the Mark Wahlberg Transformers movie. Looking now, only my brother has the money to buy a car brand new. I just don't think, I don't know. I wanted to get a new car. I could not afford to get a new car. I got a used car. My boy is 17, going strong, barely had any work done. Nice. That's the way to go. I mean, my Cobalt went for... I mean, I just got the new car last year. I've had it for a year now, so that went for... That was a 2008. So, it could probably... Well, it's not going to run anymore. It's been sitting. I should really get rid of that. It had lots of problems, so... It was not in good condition. Hey, V, I got a secret technique to buy a new car, but you're going to have to kill Allfather. Yeah. That's tricky. Hey, man, at least your dad, you know, he's still helping you out. You can tell he cares. Is that fucked up? I'm sorry, is that fucked up? I like dark jokes, but my own expense, not other people's. I brought it up. You'll be fine. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how y'all can trust other people's cars. What do you mean trust other people's cars? Like get in someone else's car? Do you only buy cars new, Commissar? Used vehicles? I mean, like, they have to be inspected from a dealership. I don't buy used vehicles from people anymore. I buy them from dealerships. My wallet pays the price for it. But I've had too many dumb things happen with used vehicles from other people for me to want to do that anymore. But yeah, because poor, essentially. Since 2016. Oh my god, almost 10 years. But yeah, because poor is really... Not everyone can be making big government money. I had a funnier joke. It died in my head. Have you tried not being poor? Bleach. I'm gonna take your cleaning woman away and I'm gonna treat her right. And I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna be nice to her and she's not gonna love you anymore. What a weird insult. I'd have kept driving my old 97 Civic if the entire tailpipe hadn't fallen off. Stop. Hadn't fallen off in the driveway, leading to me to discover the frame had almost rusted through and I was about to lose the front passenger. Yeah, I think that means it's time to go. If only I cannot be poor. Well, time to rob a bank. The problem is that everything costs money. It's hard to keep the money if you have to keep spending the money to live. MSRP in 2000. Oh, I hate cars. Alright. I don't think these ones really matter. If I do this, is he gonna look like he's cross-eyed? Kinda. I like how even on screen I look tired. This is so bad. Buy a house and rent it off for more than the mortgage. I can't afford to like buy an extra house now though. I don't want the headache either. Like I've thought about it. Like cause I could, so I probably could with like the equity I have now. It's crossed my mind, but I don't want to deal with the headache of tenants trying to light my house on fire with the oven. You know? I mean, it helps that it's my neighbor's house and we share a wall/yard. I guess, yeah, that does help. Understandable. Passive, semi-passive income would be nice, though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. No KFC, then. Nope. You don't want them to destroy the house, right? Yeah, it's like, if you have people that are actually, like, responsible and stuff, you almost, like, have to charge up the nose to get people that actually take care of your stuff. Which is wild. He's saving house. Wait, you have house 3? You have a second house? I thought you only had one house. We paid off the family house. But do you own that house, or is it your mom's house? You're working for it in some form or fashion. Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of is, though. Oh, technically it's going into a trust for you. Oh, I'm going to rizz up your mom and get in the will before you. That's what I'm going to do. We could talk bank stuff. I'm sure she'd love me. Yeah, what if I marry your mom and then write you out of the will? What about that? How about that? Bleach. My mom wants to retire down in Florida. My sister doesn't want it. Well, that'll do it. Bro, I love your insults. I'm so tired. There's no filter. If you marry my mom, we both know I'm going to make it. That's fine. I get a whole house out of it. It's worth it in this economy. It's worth it. Plus, I feel like your mom makes amazing food, and I just really want to eat it. So, like, it's like there's no downside for me. There's no downside for me for this. She does make... See? Nothing but wins. If I could share it with you, would. I appreciate that. I want a mom that's a good cook. That sounds terrible. Oh, it's bad though. I want that, like, be like, oh, my mom's cooking. Yes. I want that. Okay, I feel like this needs to get adjusted. This one's just too, like, it's too, My mom did a lot of Hamburger Helper growing up, so. Hamburger Helper and frozen microwave vegetables. Hell yeah. I have not bought Hamburger Helper or frozen microwave vegetables since I moved out. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I don't care how tired. I would rather just not eat. Never had Hamburger Helper in my life, damn. The absolute privilege of this man over here. The absolute privilege. When I bought my house, the rent estimate for it was $1,200 a month. It's currently $2,100. I don't even know. Let me look. I can't even imagine what the rent estimate on my house is. Hold on. Oh my god, that's not my favorite. Yeah. Mine is $2,300 a month if you would rent my house out. Damn. Damn. I was raised in a ramen household. Yeah, my parent, like, I was the only one in my house that liked ramen noodles. So I lived on ramen. Like, I would eat dinner, but then in the middle of the night, I would, like, make ramen. Just because, like, I like ramen. A lot of people think that's weird. They're probably right. Growing up is realizing your parents just can't fucking cook, and some random things you saw online probably surpass their secret family recipe. I feel like there's parents out there that can, though. Your sandwiches were more of a common occurrence in my house than I would have liked. Oh, that's so sad. We were never, like, out of food. or like we didn't have food. But we didn't like. I think my parents let other things slide to make sure we had food. I don't know. They would literally murder me if they heard me talking about this stuff to people. Like I like you'd hear like a gunshot. But my dad the cook. I'm second cook. I liked cooking a lot. My dad does, but like I like cooking Asian food. Part of it's me being a weeb, but then like the other part of it is I just really like Asian flavor. Like I really love ginger and garlic and like lemongrass type vibes, you know? Man, if only I could spend Bizrick, I'd probably throw myself on the ground. But like my dad hates Asian food. Or he used to. He used to hate Asian food. Now he likes Asian food. He's like, have you ever been to a Chinese buffet? And I'll be like, what? And he's like, there's a Chinese buffet here and it's delicious. I love going to the Chinese buffet. And I'm like, what? Like see, I did only do 6 points. Like he experienced Chinese buffet at the ripe age of like 67, I think. Enjoy playing with your friends. I hope you wear protection. Thank you for coming to the stream. But yeah. All right. I think. What time is it? Oh, we'll keep going. I am cutting it out at a certain point though. Like I have a bedtime. I'm gonna give myself a bedtime tonight because I want to live. But we'll see how far we get until the bedtime. My uncle's a chef. My dad was a big fan of carrots and chicken nuggets for us growing up. But to be fair, that was when he was a divorced single dad who only had us kids for school vacations. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I don't like cooking every day. And then, because, like, I cooked a lot when I lived at home with my parents. Like, when I was in high school, I ended up doing, like, probably 4 nights a week, I would cook dinner. So, like, I had to, like, cook things that everyone else liked, and that really sucked a lot of fun out of it, because it was, like, Hamburger Helper. Like, my dad actually, like, unironically enjoyed Hamburger Helper. I also split. My dad, the Asian cook, and I'm more of the OK international cook. I like spaghetti, too. I like carbonara. Carbonara is really easy. I like anything with eggs, though. I love eggs. And I want an egg. But yeah, it's really hard, like, when I had to cook. When I had to cook for other people, it really, like, sucked the joy. The joy out of it. My dad used to set down a 5-pound block of cheese and a 5-pound block of ham and tell me that's what's for dinner. My God. The poops you must have had. Save me money on food. Yeah, that's the hard part. I love going to restaurants. I love it. That's like my hobby. Is going to restaurants, and I just can't afford it anymore. It's too expensive. My hobby, it's too expensive. Eating. It's too expensive to eat now. My hobby. Hydra can't eat ham to this day. I don't blame him. I don't even really like ham. Like, ham's okay. It's not my preferred meat, though. Because my mom, or like, oh God, or like bologna. My mom would buy bologna. And, like, that was the lunch. It was a bologna. So, like, anything bologna coated, I don't really like. Sometimes she would get, like, the bologna with the cheese bits in it. And then I just pop the cheese out of the bologna and then leave the bologna because cheese good. My dad used to overcook steak out of fear of bacteria. I never knew you could eat steak any other way until well, no. My mom would always order like steak for me for like medium because that's just the way she liked it. And I didn't know that either until I watched like I got really obsessed with like Gordon Ramsay and Food Network when I was like 12. I keep many rice and eggs around and spice rack. I love rice. Like I could live off of rice and eggs and be a happy camper. Like, I would totally be fine eating the same meal every day for, like, a couple weeks. I'd totally be okay with that. I'd be a happy camper. I watch a ton of Food Network and Travel Channel. Yes! Love Food Network and Travel Channel. Anthony Bourdain was, like, my boy. And then he died. And I was, like, legitimately sad when he died. I was like, damn. I was like when Robin Williams died. That was like another one. That was like a shit moment. I never really understood people being sad about celebrities until like I can't remember who died first. If it was Anthony Bourdain or Robin Williams, but like I think it was Robin Williams. That was like I understood. Okay, I feel like the dogs are done enough. So it's just this guy. This guy right here. And I don't remember what he is called. I'm just going to type in Corn Demon and see what we get. I'm glad corn's spelled differently than like C-O-R-N. Because I feel like it would be a lot more difficult to find these references. Except death in my life. I don't feel safe anymore. My sisters had control of the TV most of the time when I was growing up, so I just got to see lots of Animal Rescue, Project Cornway, and whatnot to wear. My dad had control of the TV 99% of the time, but then, like, we didn't have a lot of, like, cartoon, channels. So I ended up watching, but we had Food Network, so I ended up watching Food Network. I loved, Kitchen Nightmares. I still love Kitchen Nightmares. We just had multiple TVs. Must be nice to have money, Bleach. Is all I can say to you, sir. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. This is why I like Ammonia better. He was poor like me, I think. I don't remember. I'm just assuming so because he just has a bike. And is apparently stressed out all the time. Yeah, no, he's poor. And overworked. Ammonia has higher stress than me, and I didn't think that, like, that's crazy. Poor Ammonia. My first computer was free. I don't know how it functioned. Like half the capacitors in the motherboard are popped. Oh my god. This guy's like, okay, so like he needs to be skinnier, just going off the reference. He needs to have like a snatched waist. These guys are skinny. Skinny. Couldn't run a 7020p video. Bro, I don't even know. Like, my first computer didn't even have internet attached to it, brud. We didn't even have internet. Alright, so then we add these little plates right here. It didn't have internet. Yeah, I had one of those big heavy-ass CRT TVs for, like, 10 years. Yeah, ours, like... I remember our TV was so heavy that when we got the first flat screen, I say we, I mean my parents, like obviously, they had to have like, what was it? It was like 4 adult men to like carry it out. It was so huge and heavy. It's where I had my PS. Oh my god. You had a basement with a TV? I had friends with a basement with a TV. Her mom made us pancakes in the morning. We had a TV in all 3 bedrooms. My God. My parents had given me like a TV. I think, I want to say it was a Christmas present when I was older, like 14 or 15. And they gave me like, they got it from Fleet Farm. And it was like it was a little CRT TV. And it had a VCR. God, I'm going to age myself. It had a VCR in the bottom that was like built into the TV. And I watched Full Metal Alchemist tapes that it recorded Full Metal Alchemist on. But then I painted it and my dad took it away. Even though it still worked. But because it wasn't gray anymore, we had to take it away. Damn, I had to beg for a new TV. I didn't have TV in my room before that. So, like, I didn't have a TV in my room until I was, like, 14 or 15. And, like, even now, I don't like having TVs. And, like, I don't have a TV in my bedroom now. So, I just don't have, like, I don't have a TV in my room. I mean, like, granted, like, with cell phones and stuff, you really don't need one, but I only have like my one TV in the living room and I barely watch it. TV is wild. I got insomnia from my dad. He wanted to make sure if I couldn't sleep I could watch a movie. Growing up I needed to earn stuff. Yeah, same. My TV is just here for the current cast. Well, that was the thing, right? Like, I had a TV in my room, but I didn't have, like, cable or satellite or anything. Like, it just picked up the local channels with, like, the antenna. That's what I had. Yeah, just invested more into my PC setup and watch stuff here. Yeah, I don't, like, it's not comfortable for me to sit at my computer and, like, watch a movie. I don't know how people do that. Like, that is so wild to me that people, like, it's just not, I want to lay in bed. You said he hates me? Oh, okay. Give me a second. There we go. Anyway, back to what we were doing. You unplugged your TV for spying on me. Now I kind of want to replace it with this shelf. Wait, what do you mean spying on you? Hi, kitties. Hi, kitties. Bing bong. I generally only use YouTube and Twitch, so I would need an Amazon stick. Smart TV. Wait. What is this spying on you nonsense? Hold on. I need more information. You can't just drop something like that in chat and then, like, not explain the spying on you thing. I mean, it won't let me use it without agreeing to let it spy on me because of firm. What do you mean spy on you? What do you mean? Smart TV 8 just AI TV what? Like, what is it spying with? What is it spying for? What is it looking for? What's its plan, Stan? What's its goals? What's its thoughts? Steal data for more personalized ads. Like, spy on everything you do with it and phone home with it. I can't just be a screen for my DVD player. I mean, okay, so here's my thing with that, right? Like, what are you doing on your TV that you don't want, like, Samsung to know about? Right? I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, it's my personal information. I shouldn't have to give it away, which is true, which is right. But, like, at the same time, what are you doing with it that you have to be so dramatic about it? I don't know. It feels sus. It feels suspicious. There's suspiciousness. All right. I think what we're going to do, because an ad is coming, I think it was Roku who patented a system to recognize when you pause something and then it ejected an ad. Yeah, YouTube's been doing that now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it a night because I'm very eepy. And we're at that 2-hour mark and it's going to run an ad. And I was thinking about wrapping up soon anyway, and I don't want to like to run an ad and then immediately wrap up. So I I think we'll wow, KB. KB. She hates us. Yeah. I will be streaming tomorrow though. We'll be finishing up Me Side with the Fed mod. Anyway, Paranoia, yeah. We'll be finishing up Me Side. I think there's multiple endings, so it might be something that we like come back to visit. But I want to finish up at least one ending. And then tomorrow at 10 a.m. Yes, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then we'll see. I don't know how much time is gonna be left. I don't know if there's gonna be time to like play Rogue Trader or not. But if we don't play Rogue Trader tomorrow, we will play Rogue Trader next week. Oh my god, my brain no worky. So yeah, either way, I want to get back to Minecraft too. So anyway, thank you guys so much. We're not gonna raid out tonight because I just want to go to bed, and be being chillin'. So thank you guys so much for coming. You all have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Night night.